just check my bank account and I'm good. I'm flexing, yeah, cause my singles going off in my hood. I'm flexing, yeah, everywhere I go, you know it's all love. I'm flexing.
Yo, what's good, Crazy Nation? It's your boy Espy Crazy. You know what it is. I'm back again with another reaction. This is to KATSEYE Gnarly Studio CHOOM original. Alright, I want to talk about this song before I go into this reaction. I did do a reaction on this song before this, but I've listened to the song a couple more times and I don't... My main result of throughout this song was the main thing that I don't understand is why did they release it? And I'm not talking about KATSEYE, I'm talking about the company. That's my main thing that I still have in question. I just don't understand why this song was released. But I can see the, how do you say it? Like the sound that they were going, to me, the sound that they were going for was like kind of like Charlie XCX, and like it reminded me of Lady Gaga's like Abracadabra. Not the whole song, but just the little parts of it, little sections of it. But to me, I still don't understand why this was released as a song. But I watched a bit of the performance of this song and I was like, oh my god, the performance makes the song work. It makes the song work perfectly. And you're gonna see why. So let's get it. Let's go.
They could describe everything with one single word. You know? Like poverty.
Right.
It's one single word. You know? Like poverty. Tesla. Fried chicken. Party in the Hollywood Hills. This song. Oh my god, that new beat. Oh my god, is this wrong?
Sorry. That facial reaction by Danielle kills me when Manoa slaps Megan on the ass.
Song. Oh my god, that new beat. Oh my god, is this real? Oh, we're in a session tonight.
That is clean. I'm sorry, Matthew. That is the knee slide. That is clean.
God,
that is so clean.
Oh, we're in a session tonight. Gang, gang. Oh, we're going out tonight. Gang, gang. Oh my god, this song's so lit. Congratulations. Now you be like, gang. Gang, 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 gang. Like, congratulations. Gang, gang. Oh, we're going out.
Do you know what's a funny thing about this song? And I remember I said this during my reaction. I said only KATSEYE could make this song work. Majo? I remember saying that. I'm like, only KATSEYE could make this song work. And it's amazing how they have. They really have made this song work. And the thing is, it's their bratty, that brattiness, like bratty, sassy type mentality that they have. Like, I'm not, even though I was surprised that this song came out, I'm not shocked that it's KATSEYE that is releasing a song like this. Like, I feel like if it was any other group, I wouldn't understand it. You know what I mean? I feel like if it was any other group, I would not understand why this song is released. I still don't understand why this song was released, even though I say that. But the performance, Jesus.
Real. Oh, we're in a session tonight. Gang, gang.
Bro, the mean mug that Danielle has right here, watch, is disgusting.
Oh, we're in a session tonight. Gang, gang. Oh, we're going out tonight. Gang, gang. Oh my god, this song's so lit. Congratulations. Now you be like, gang. Gang, 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 gang.
That was sick. That thing that went behind my knob. The screen.
Hottie, hottie, like a bag of Takis. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. Obvi, they be trying to copy. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. I'm the shit.
Jesus, then the other one.
I'm the shit. I'm making beats for a boring dumb bitch.
Raw. That is cold. I'm sorry.
I'm making beats for a
The
boring
the
dumb.
lean back.
I'm making beats for a boring dumb bitch. Fucking
I personally believe if this song was released by Lady Gaga and Charlie XCX, no one would have a problem with this song. I'm being serious. Tell me I'm wrong. Be honest. Tell me I'm wrong. If this was released by Nicki, anyone like that, there wouldn't be a problem. I feel like the thing was people's expectation of KATSEYE is so high that they thought that the song would be better than this. I think that's the reality of it. The thing is, this is so different to Touch and Debut. It's so out of left field from them. The only thing is, ironically, it reminds me of them as people though. Like, from their personalities that we've seen, this is the type of music I would expect them to drop. I feel like they just had such a high expectation that that's why people are upset that this song came out. That's it. Yeah, exactly. People expected music. But be honest, if anyone else dropped this song and it wasn't KATSEYE and it was like a pop star, I don't think people would complain. I honestly don't think people would complain about it. I don't think people would. Because trust me, we've heard worse. Way worse than this. Especially in K-pop. And some of those songs are known as legendary songs. That's my problem. That's my biggest problem with it. Is those songs are iconic. But because it's KATSEYE, it's shit. I'm being honest here. I think the song is horrible. Even though I'm saying this, I still don't think the song is good. But their performance makes up, to me, as I imagine I have had this conversation, the performance makes up for it. Like, I'm not saying this song's perfect. I'm not saying this song is even good. But you can't say to me that there hasn't been worse songs that have gotten famous. Or that like have gotten way bigger love. And they're like, oh my god, the song is perfect. So it's just like the contradictory is just funny to me. It's like, oh, but because it's this group, it's a good song.
gnarly.
Gnarly.
Don't talk to me. You're gnarly. I'm not. Jealous of my mention? Yeah, the view is fucking gnarly.
Oh yeah, myself and Majo, we're waiting for the collab with them and the original singer of this song. I reckon that's going to happen. I don't know when, but whenever that happens, I feel like it's going to be huge. Jesus, Megan. I like that, the kick part. I was watching Daniela did a dance challenge with Jay from Hyphen, and it's sick.
Everything's gnarly.
So interesting. Such a different type of performance. Jesus.
Everything's gnarly.
Yeah, they know what they're fucking doing with this song. They dropped this song on purpose. They dropped this song on purpose. They know exactly what they're doing with this song. I swear. Is this song like Marketing 101? I feel like it is. I honestly feel like it is. How many views is that on? That's on 1 mil. 1.1 mil. Their performance. Bruh. It worked, Majo. The fact that it got 1.4 mil and it's just their performance of the song. I reckon they know what they're doing with this song. I personally believe it's the same thing with what Idol did with Wife. Personally. I feel like it's the exact same fucking thing. Because the reality is, if KATSEYE are all on these fucking, what do you call it? Those festivals and stuff like that. The award shows, they're performing Gnarly. Do you know what this actually reminds me of? All of LE SSERAFIM's intros. You know, like the intros that they have for their albums? It reminds me of all of that. That's the thing that it reminded me of the most. Yeah, but you're very biased to LE SSERAFIM, and we know this. You like everything that they... we have examined this already. But yeah, they did say that they were going to a different era, and they really are. They said they were going to a different era, and they did it. My thing is, I don't mind if you have the balls to do this. I'm just curious to see where they're going to go with it. That's what I'm curious about. Like, what's next? They're going to do a collab with, like, Skrillex or something? Like, I just question where... My thing is, where do you go with this sound? That's what interests me. You know what I mean, Majo? Like, that's what... My thing, like, even from my first reaction, that's where I was questioning. I'm like, where did they go from here? That's the thing that, like, crossed me. Because I was like, where did they go from here? But one thing that I do like is now every time that KATSEYE drop, we're never going to know what we're going to get. And I like that. You know what I mean? I like being like on my toes when it comes to this type of shit. I'm just curious to see what the fuck they're going to do now. Like, is this song leading to an album where the music is going to be very similar to this? You know, like what Charlie XCX did with like Brat? Where it was a complete genre change to the music that she normally makes. You know what I mean? So that's why I was like, when I heard this, I was like, is this leading into an album or is this just like a solo? Because what would you say if this was just a single and has no connection to an album or anything? Would you care? And like, this is just like a one-off? They just wanted to try something different and it's just a one-off single? Because to be fair, I wouldn't mind if it's just a one-off single. Because what it does is it does a change up to their set list. It does a mad change up. Let's be honest, this song will go off live. And it would. That's the craziest thing. Is that we all know live this song would go off. It would go nuts. What I can understand, like from all the criticism that I've heard about this song, is the lyrics. Like, I can understand that. But as well, I personally, from what I can understand, I don't think KATSEYE touched the lyrics. That's the thing. We haven't heard the original version that Alice made. We only heard the part that she has that went viral. But whenever you listen to Alice's music, if anyone doesn't know who she is, her music is like this. Right? Imagine we listened to some of her music yesterday. Her music is like this. It's very weird. It's very out of the ordinary. What would you call that? Quirky? Random? Like, I don't know how to explain what that is. Like, the type of genre that is. So that's why when I heard this, I was like, oh. Like I said to you, Major, I recognize the Gnarly from somewhere. And now that made so much sense when that video popped up. I was like, oh, that's why I've heard this before. Like, I heard that sample. To be fair, to people that don't know, because I haven't said it, when I saw the name Gnarly, I said to my whole chat on Discord, I was like, I'm worried about this song. I said it from the get-go. I was like, what did I say to you, Imagine? What the fuck is that name, right? I was like, what the fuck is this name for a song? I remember that was the first thing I questioned. I was like, what a weird name for a title track. Gnarly? And then when I heard the teaser, I was like, oh, okay. But I still can't defend it. Like, even though I'm talking about the performance. I'm not talking about the song as a whole. The only thing I can defend is the performance. To me, the performance adds everything to this song. The way that KATSEYE performed this song is really good. But as well, that's what happens when you have dancers like they do. And another thing, Majo, we were talking about with other groups, they have personality that other groups don't have. That's the biggest difference. Their whole group is built around personalities. Lara's hilarious. You know what I mean? Mano's hilarious. Megan's hilarious. Like, all of them, they're all fucking funny. They're all fucking... Yunche is hilarious. And what they do so well is how they implement their personalities into their performances. They're really good at adding character into everything. Very Western personalities. This is not what K-pop groups tend to be like. 100%. They have, to me, they have a lot of like that Queen mentality where it's like, whatever you give us, we'll make it work. You know what I mean? Oh, to me, Yunche is the closest to the K-pop, obviously. But like that's the she's the closest, and it's like by a far stretch. Yeah, 100%. I'm intrigued to see what they're gonna do next. What's the funniest thing is, this song hasn't made me distance from KATSEYE. It's made me more curious. But one thing I don't trust is whoever the hell is in their, what do you call that? In their production team, that's the thing I don't trust. Whoever the hell is pitching them the music, that's who I don't trust right now. It's not I don't trust KATSEYE, it's whoever the hell is in their production, that team, I don't trust. I currently don't trust them. This is their kind of like first strike for me. But one thing I give this song, and it's funny because compared to others, one thing that this song has that others I always give strikes to, but this song doesn't have, like, has, this song isn't boring. You know how like other songs that we've reacted to, we get bored? This is one of the few songs that I can think of this year that isn't boring. And I don't know if to give that like a plus. Like, is that a plus side? That it isn't, I feel like that's a plus side, that it isn't boring. Like, that's one of the biggest plus sides that you could ever give a song. And plus what, like I said, plus what they've done with the performance. They've made it work. And that's where I give them credit. I don't mind when people get given shit music, but they still make it work somehow. And KATSEYE somehow have made this song entertaining. They made it entertaining, and their performance, like, let's be honest, no one's complaining about the music video. The music video is amazing. Let's be honest, no one's complaining about it. What people are complaining about is the song. No one's complaining about their visuals. Everyone's just complaining about the song, because that's the biggest problem. It's the song. Which that says a lot. But anyway, that's all I've got to say. So, if you like this, give this a thumbs up. None of that. Comment if you want to say. What did you say? When I first heard it on Spotify, I was horrified, but listened to it again and again. Usually with bad songs, I wouldn't even finish the first listen. That's the thing. What's funny is, even though it's a, like, as I say, a horrible song, I can still finish it. Which is odd. So that clearly says to me that it's not that bad. It's not, like, I said I wouldn't listen to it, and this is funny because people won't notice unless I bring it up. I remember I said in my reaction, I would never listen to this song again. I've listened to this song like 10 times already. Or more. And that's the crazy part to me. Somehow I've fucking finished this song. That might have been the thinking then. The producers must have weirdly intrigued and followed that instinct. I don't know. Like I said, I can't say I see the vision of what the fuck they're trying to do. If they make it work, fair play to them. That's my thing, Majo. At least we're not bored. That is the key thing. That's the main thing about this. Because there's bad, like I said before, there's a lot of bad songs in K-pop. A lot of bad songs. My thing about this song is, as well, it's not crazily repetitive. Like other songs where they have the chorus playing 9 times. Or just generic. That's why I'm not that mad with this song. My thing was, I said to you, Majo, we need to watch the performance. We watched it and I was like, fuck. We paused it within like 10 seconds and we're like, yep, they made it work. I thought, because I was like, of course KATSEYE made this work. If there's any group that can make choreo good or make a song really, really good, it's them. It's honestly KATSEYE. They're one of the best groups when it comes to dancing in general. They have let's go back to that performance, right? What they have in there is the dancing, the attitude, the facial expressions, everything. Everything that you want, they delivered in performance-wise. What it reminds me of? It reminds me a bit of Lady Gaga's Coachella set. That's what it reminded me of. The performance. And this is another thing. I'm hearing people say that Lady Gaga's performance in Coachella was one of the greatest performances of all time. So what is it? What? It's okay when it's her? But when someone else tries to do it, it's not okay? I don't know. That's all I got to say. So, if y'all like this, give this a thumbs up. None of that. Comment if you want to see more. Subscribe. And remember, keep living a crazy life and stay blessed. Peace. Laters. Ah, whoop.